But it's really about how do we make this actionable? How do we start to use emotional intelligence to our advantage?
We welcome Christopher D. Connors.
Christopher Connors.
I'm going to go ahead and turn things over to Christopher.
Keynote speaker and author of Emotional Intelligence for the Modern Leader.
Christopher, welcome. The floor is yours.
Hi, I'm Christopher D. Connors, author of the best-selling book, Emotional Intelligence for the Modern Leader and the Value of You.
We want to ensure that our message from our own lips cascades down throughout the organization, right to the frontline employees.
I'm an executive coach who's worked with some of the top organizations in the world over the last 10 years.
This is Christopher D. Connors. I just finished recording my new course here at LinkedIn Learning.
And I'm a keynote speaker on the topic of emotional intelligence.
Empathetic leadership and connected leadership is informed through conversation.
His work has appeared on World Economic Forum, CNBC, Fox, ABC, Thrive Global, and the Huffington Post.
So it all started with the culture, and that culture became the outward representation of their brand. They're brand ambassadors for a culture that works, that has made the business successful. And that template is something that every single business, including your own, as leaders, can use.
I'll show you exactly what emotional intelligence looks like inside of winning organizations, how it's modeled by truly great leaders, and how you can then take that practical example and use it in your organization.
While we're always focused on executing and business results, a lot of the fuel that powers the engine comes back to building camaraderie, which is really built in the moments within the day, the little conversations that we're having with people.
I'll equip you and your organization with emotional intelligence leadership tools that you can put into action right away.
How can you craft a magnetic and memorable experience built on camaraderie by connecting, by providing open and honest feedback and showing that you care?
So the question that I ask you right now is, what are you doing to build an emotionally intelligent culture?
The emotional management piece for me really does come back to something very simple. And I ask you this question: how do you want people to feel after they've interacted with you?
Showing them that he cares about them. That's empathy, and that's what authentic leadership really is.
My why and my mission at its core is to want to help and serve other people to really reach their goals.
What are you passionate about?
He's helped improve performance at the biggest organizations in the world.
For over 10 years, I've researched emotional intelligence and best practices in retention, employee engagement, and building winning cultures.
Empathy is the secret of the culture. Empathy is really how we begin with listening. It's frankly showing people that we care, right?
People want to feel a greater sense of belonging to their employers. They want to feel that their employers better understand them. And I think they're just looking for more personal connection.
The way that we build relationships is the most important skill for building great teams. One of the most powerful driving forces of how we connect emotionally with someone is letting them know that we believe in them. With how we individualize and get to know people, we're going to be able to offer specific ways to help them grow their career, to become more efficient and successful at the business, and to kind of lift up their spirits. People are so often saying about their leaders, about CEOs, I wish she or he took more time to get to know who I am on a personal level. The very same people are saying, I wish she or he took more time to share pieces of themselves with us. Candor plus authenticity plus directness and plus empathy equals victory, equals really powerful, meaningful connections. How much did you need to work on yourself and get better so that you could be better for the people around you? You are all the architects of creating a culture of connection. Think about the extraordinary platform that you have as CEOs. I guarantee you that people really do want to get to know who you are, and they want to get to know more about you. This is the time that's worth investing in.
Use that energy to our advantage, to build a relationship that's going to take us and our organization to the next level.